Good morning, welcome to Barre Fitness with me, Jillian, through Berkshire Yoga, Dance, and Fitness. All you're going to need today is a set of light weights, 1 to 3 pounds. If you don't have those, go ahead and grab a water bottle or some soup cans from your pantry. And for your bar, you can use a railing, mantle, a sturdy table, heavy chair, back of the couch, just something that's going to be stable enough for you to use to help with your stability. We're going to work through our warm-up, move on to upper body, go to the bar, and then we'll do our mat work to finish it off before our cool down. So grab what you need, make sure you have water on hand, and let's get started. So you can go ahead and straddle your mat in a wide second position. So that external rotation from the hips, we're going to already think about lengthening that body, standing nice and tall, shoulders are down and back. We're going to bring the arms out to a second position. So it's nice and rounded in front of the shoulders. You should have that nice slope. You can go ahead and tuck those thumbs in. And we're going to just take a plie here. So shoulders are going to stay over the hips the whole time. Knees tracking over the toes. And we're just going to take a nice easy plie here. Maybe not easy, but nice and gentle. So I want you to make sure here, as we finish this plie off, that we're not going into that squat position, not pressing back in those hips. Think about toast in a toaster, or those invisible panes of glass keeping you upright here. Let's finish it off. We're going to take a deep breath here. 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Deep breath, and then bring it back to second. 4 more breaths. So inhale at the bottom, exhale at the top. 2 more. Last one. And then plie down, little pulses here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Go ahead and reach one arm nice and long. And then back to center, plie down again, other side. And then come out of it, plie down again, drop the right shoulder. Then the left. We'll just take a few here, alternating each side. One more each side. And then shake it off. Feet come hip width. Nice rounded arms in fifth position in front of the ears. Abs are pulled in, and we're going to lift the knees. High knee. Now maybe you have to keep the knees lower. That's all good. You do you. We're thinking about that length, but we want to make sure that those shoulders are not creeping up. 4 more, we're going to add in our arms. 3, 2, last one. Add in your arms. And if that's too intense, you can go ahead, just stay with your little march or high knee. Keep breathing. Four more. 3, 2, last one. Shake it out again. This time, front kicks to finish our warm-up. Fifth position, arms round in front of those ears. We lead with the knee, snap the foot out. Keep breathing. 4 more, we add in the arms. 3, 2, last one. Add in the arms. 3, 2, last one. And we're just going to add a little twist in here. Make sure we're warming up all planes of the body. 5th position again. We'll just do a high knee here. Go back to those high knees. It's going to be opposite elbow, opposite knee. Just 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Shake it out, make sure you got that water. We're down to the mat, tricep dips. From here, toes face forward, hands come behind you. Oops. Fingertips facing forward. Hands in line with the shoulders. If you need to modify, you have any hand or wrist injuries, go ahead, stay here, work against your own body weight. Otherwise, lift up, bridge position. We got 10 regular tricep dips. I want you to make sure you're bending the elbow, not just dipping that pelvis. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one from here. Now we're going to go dip, heel, dip, heel. Pop those heels up. That's too intense. Stay with your regular dip. Here we go. We got 10 of these. Dip, heel, dip, heel. Keep breathing. We're going to hold those feet up. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold it here. 10 dips to finish. Let's do this. 10, 9, 8, 7. Don't lock out those elbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly drop it down. Stretch out the tricep. Other side. All right, we're going to slowly come to standing. Grab your weights. If you're going to use them, remember it's not required. Don't have to use them. So if you feel like that form is struggling, put the weights down. We're going to start in a natural first position, heels together, toes apart. Shoulders down and back, abs pulled in. And we're going to bring those elbows into the waist, 90 degrees. Little pulses here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we go lift and lower, lift and lower. So you add a calf raise or an elevate in here. If that's too intense, stay right here. Just make sure you don't have those knees locked out. Keep breathing. Little pulses. Nice and controlled. Shoulders stay down. Elbows into the waist. Make sure you don't come out here like you're going to fly away. We want to keep it nice and in. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3. I'm going to have you hold it at the top. Here we go. Hold it right here. 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7. Abs are in. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now from 90-degree curl here, curl it up and down. Line up those feet with the arm movements. Both are nice and controlled here. I'm not hinging forward, I'm not hinging back. Nice straight line. Oops. Might take you that moment to line it up. Ten more, then we're going to pulse at the top again. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here, bring it back to 90, 10 pulses. Then 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna go tabletop while we hold the balance. If you need to come down, go into a little plie, you can do that too. Just 10 here. 9, 8. So my shoulders line up with the elbow. Stay with me. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last 1. Now you can lower it down. We're going to go full extension now. Last set. Don't rush through it. Squeezing those biceps. Keep breathing. 1 more balance instead of pulses after this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Give me those pulses at the top. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Abs are in. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Go ahead. Put your weights down for a moment. Not for too long. We'll be picking them back up. With your palm facing away from you, gently press down on those fingertips. Squeeze those biceps. Oops. Oh, now just fix this here. There you go. All right. Go ahead and pick your weights up again. Make sure you got both sides. So from our first position, standing nice and tall, we're going to tendu out one side and then the other side, bringing us into a wider second position. So those heels should be just past the hips. From here, we're going to start arms in the second position. So they're slightly rounded in front of the shoulders, not shoulder level. You got that slope. From here, we're going to take our plie, bring it into first, out to second. So we're nice and tall. So as I'm standing in my plie, again, toasting a toaster here. Shoulders over the hips, knees over the toes. Abs are in. I'm not tucking under. I'm not pressing that booty back. Nice neutral spine. We're going to add in a plie here. If it's too much, you can stay right here. Coming up in 4, 3, 2, last 1. So we're going to come up as we come into first. Plie down. Abs are in. And we're nice and lengthened. Shoulders are down and back. Knees don't lock out at the top. Keep breathing. Four, 3, 2, last 1. Bring it back down here. Now we're going to bring it to the front. The palms or fingertips facing forward. Squeeze it back. So like you're sliding those hands back on a table. If it gets to be too much, with the weights you can go ahead and drop them. So see, I'm keeping a nice high row here. So not letting it sag. Maybe sinking a little bit deeper in that plie if I've got it in me today. Oh, I want to open the window. There's a truck out there doing really loud repair or gas line work or something. Whew. 4 more. 3, 2, last 1. Bring it to the front, crisscross, fist over fist. Sink a little bit lower if you can. Knees over toes. And again, I'm keeping that nice position, shoulders over the hips the whole time. 4 more each side. 3, 2, last 1. Now keep the left, it doesn't matter what one you start with. We're going to alternate, rowing back. So first is the left, then we switch right. Stay with me. Oops. You might mess up. It's all good. Stay strong. Worry more about keeping that higher row position here. 4, 3, 2, last one each side. Lower it down from here. Oops. Get those out of the way. From here, we're going to just take a moment, and then we'll bring those arms to the side, and we're just going to lift and lower. Lateral raise. You can always take that plie if you want to. Nice controlled movements. We're not swinging, right? Landing shoulder height here. We're nice and tall. Everything pulled in while keeping that neutral spine. Let's hold it for 8 more, and then we're going to do a little pulse at the top. Maybe some circles too. Keep breathing. Visualize that nice tall body here. 4, 3, 2, hold it here. Little pulse is nice and controlled. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, little circles, one direction. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, reverse direction, last set of shoulders. 8, 7, 6, 5, nice and small. 3, 2, last one, hold. And release. Put your weights down if you still got them. Arm across the chest, stretch out the shoulders. And we'll hit those triceps one more time. Other side. All right, so go ahead and pick up your weights if you're going to use them. Again, drop those weights if you need to. If your form is suffering, if you have an injury, skip it. Baby steps. So we're going to start feet hip width, plie, hinge slightly forward. I'm going to take this from the side so you guys can see me a little bit better here. So we're going to plie, knees over toes, toes face forward, hinge about 45 degrees, abs pulled in. Shoulders down, we're going to bring palms facing up behind us. But again, keeping those abdominals engaged. Little press, up, up. Little press. Really going to burn out those triceps. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it at the top. Keep that engagement here. And then bring the palms in, squeeze in. In. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to reverse it. Squeeze it in. And then bring the backs of the hands towards each other. Push it out. Out. So just like you're treading through water, right? But behind our back, shoulders are still down. Stay with me. 4, 3, 2, last one. Now fist over fist, crisscross. Whew. You have to put those weights down. Even if you need to put it down for one set and then pick them back up the next one, that's fine too. Stay with me. Whew. Delicious burn here. 8, 7, 6, going into kickbacks next. 3, 2, last one. Whew. I'm going to go ahead and pick my weights back up now. Make sure we have that plie. We're not straightening the legs, backing those knees out. And we have that hinge, so we're not flat back. or tabletop back, I should say. You want to have a flat back. Abs are in. Kick back position. So the elbow's going to act like a hinge. Top part of the arm is not going to move. We're going to extend it back. Squeeze it in. With control. So no swinging here. Nice and controlled. Abs are in the whole time. Keep breathing. Another set of 8. Then we're going to hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it out there. Just hold it. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Micro kick back halfway. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it again. Just hold it. Don't let those shoulders creep up. Feel that tricep engagement. Little pulses to finish. 8 more. 8, 7. Don't let that belly go. Keep it pressed into the spine. Keep breathing. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Put your weights down. Ooh. I'm going to open this window here, hit that tricep stretch. And then you can interlace those fingers, press the fist down, squeeze those shoulder blades. I'm going to get that little chest opener here. Release it, take a swig of water. And then I'm going to go ahead, hit the bar. Let me get my mat out of the way. Now, if your calves are still burning from when we did our set of biceps, go ahead and take this time to take a calf stretch, because we're working those bad boys again. So we're going to start parallel position. Just a nice quick set. Get ourselves warmed up for our pliés coming up. Shoulders down and back. You know what? We start ground up. Heels and toes into touch. Parallel or 6 position. Thighs zipped up. Abs engaged. Rib cage laced up like a corset. Shoulders down and back. And we're nice and lengthened through the crown of the head. You can go ahead and use that bar. Gentle press, no death grips. We're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. Nice and easy to start. If this is too much, you can lift up halfway, lower down. So if you're feeling like you're going to cramp up, either take this time to stretch the calves a little bit more or decrease that range of motion. We're going to take our balance in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it up. And then slowly drop it down. Press one leg back. Other side. Stretch out those calves. Now we're back into it. Same form. Heels and toes into touch. Thighs zipped up. Abs are in. Rib cage corset. Shoulders down. Lengthened head. Gentle press. We're going to lift up. Now if you need, I'm like spacing out here. That machine is so annoying outside. If you need to modify, I want you to keep your feet flat the whole time. Otherwise, we lift up. We're only going to go 1 inch down this time, because normally we do about 2 to 3 before we get to our home base. This time, 1 inch. So I'm nice and tall, like I'm wearing stilettos. Little tuck. So we just want to make it that neutral pelvis, tailbone to the floor, pulling up through the front of the abs, shoulders in line with the hips the whole time. We just go a little 1-inch pulse. Abs are in, thighs pulled in. Everything's together. Keep it small. Nice and tall, high parallel plie. Getting ourselves warmed up because we're going to do our lunge series next. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it here. And then release it. And we're going to step that right leg back. So I want you to make sure that front knee lined up with the front ankle, back knee lined up with the hip. So get into your lunge position, toes face forward. Make sure shoulders stay over the hips the whole time. We're not pressing the chest forward. Little pulses here. Smile through that burn. Embrace it. Whew. 4, 3, 2, hold. Midline squeeze, so back knee, in, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Last set, then we back into those plies. Option to releve the front foot. Little pulses, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Maybe take a little stretch. Back into it. Nice and tall. Plie down 1 inch. Little tuck. Abs are in. Pulse it out. 1 inch pulse. And I'm keeping my heels, my feet, my ankles locked down. So I've got like my stilettos on here, right? Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it. Then drop it down, other leg. Pulse it in that lunge. Make sure front knee lined up with front ankle. Back knee is lined up. Ideally 90 degrees to the floor. Little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Midline squeeze. So that back knee goes in, oops, in. Keep breathing. Make sure you don't hinge that chest forward. Abs are in. Everything's together here. 3, 2, and 1. Option to releve the front foot. 8 pulses. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. Maybe hinge forward here. Legs straight. Take a little stretch. Walk it up. Square off those hips. Quad stretch. Other side. So now we're going to do a quick set of elevates in first position. Grab the ball. If you have it, if you don't have it, I want you to stay into that natural first position. When we take the ball between the thighs, puts us like a hip width position here, first position. We're going to lift and lower. Now if you have the ball and you start to do this and it's too intense, just not feeling it today, get rid of it. Walk those heels back in. Stay with me. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it at the top for me. Take your balance nice and tall here. Don't let those shoulders creep up. Abs are in. Don't let yourself go backwards. Slowly drop it down. This time we're going to flex the right foot. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. Give me 5 more. 4, 3, 2, hold it at the top, ball squeeze. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down, other side. Flex that left foot. Here we go. Lift and lower. Keep that lifted foot flexed. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it at the top. 10 squeezes, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Take your ball out. Stretch out those calves. Now if you have that ball, hold on to it. We're going to do our first position plie. This time we're going to step on it. So ball on the ground. Walk those heels together so they kiss. You're in your natural first position. Now you can take that ball out. If you were to do this without the ball, you lift up, walk the heels in, then plie. So just keep in mind whether you have that equipment or not. We're going to plie down 2 inches. Diamond shape between the knees or between the thighs. Little tuck. So I'm pulling up through the front of the abs, tailbone towards the floor, shoulders line up with the hips. Shoulders down and back. Squeezing those glutes. This is our home base. We're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. So I don't want you to lift up all the way and straighten the legs. Stay within that home base. 4 more. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. We got one more set. 1, 2, 1, 2. Plie back down, bottom of that plie. Make sure you're still tucked. Abs are in. Squeezing those glutes. We're going to do knee pulses, so press it back, back. Keep breathing. Back, back. So keep going. Just want to make sure, a lot of times people want to bring those knees forward and back, like a butterfly. We don't want to do that. Press it back, back. It's so small, it feels huge, right? Am I right? That's pretty much like everything in barre, right? Stay with me. One more fun thing next, then we're on to the next move here. Woo! 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, we're going to press that right heel, left, right, left, right, left. So it's controlled, so I'm not bouncing up and down, right? Right, left, right, left. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, let's do a quick set here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now both at the same time for 8, 7, 6, 5. Maybe sink just a little bit lower. Woo! 4, 3, 2, hold. Balance check. Hold it here, smile. You might be shaking and release it. Come off your ball if you started with that. Quad stretch. Opportunity maybe to check your balance a little bit here. Awesome job. We're going to go into our arabesque. So facing the bar. So you have 2 options for this, or a couple options. So especially if you have any lower back injuries, you can come to the bar, stack those forearms, heels together, toes apart. They should be, hips should be lined up with the ankles. And then we tendu back. You can also do this upright position if you're still feeling that discomfort in the stacked forearms. Third option, which is the option I'm going to take, tabletop back. So nice flat back, heels together, toes apart. My abs are pulled in. We don't want any sway back here, right? Abs are braced in strong. Nice and flat. I'm going to tendu my right foot back. I'm not locking out that supporting knee, but it's fairly straight here. I'm going to squeeze the glutes, lift till you feel that engagement. As I lift, and lower. I'm going to keep it behind the hip. So just a little lift and lower here. Now remember, you can decrease that range of motion if you're feeling any pinching. Even if you're in that stacked forearm position, you're feeling discomfort, take that range of motion down a notch. And we're going to hold it at the top on our next one. Little pulse here. Three, two, hold. And now from here we're going to do rainbow. So we're going to cross over one side of that supporting leg, little lift, cross over the other side. So again, smaller range of motion if you need to, but I'll come this range here so you can see what it looks like. So I lift, it's behind the hip, my hips are squared to the floor, cross over, little lift, other side. So I like to think of like the 1980s My Little Pony logo. So that leg is making that arc, right? Stay with me. Three, two, last one, and then come to that starting position again. When we were in our pulses, we're going to plie that supporting leg, knee tracks over the toe. If this is too much, you can straighten the leg again, and we're just going to finish with pulses here. Keep that glute engagement, squeeze. Eight more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Awesome job, bring it back, walk it in. Maybe take that supporting leg, figure 4. We gotta do the other side though, right? So tabletop or whatever position you need to take here, make sure those abs are pressed in. Left leg comes back. Take a couple lifts here. Keeping it behind the hip, making sure we got the movement. Making sure your shoulders, mine always want to do this, they're so tight all the time. Shoulders aren't coming up. Keeping them down, abs are in. Hips are squared off. Ready for pulses? On your next one, hold it at the top, little pulse. Nice and controlled, so that upper body shouldn't be swinging. Abs are in, keep it with control. 8 more here. Then we're back into rainbows. 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Then we cross over one side of that supporting leg, lift in the center, cross over the other side. So I want you to pretend that that big toe is drawing that rainbow. There's the clouds, arc, me at the other cloud, right? Hips are squared off, so we're not opening as we lift that leg. Keep it strong, abs pulled in, using those glutes, and control, right? It's all about control. Control and form, it's not about reps, control and form. 4 more. Last one, here we go. One side and the other. Walk it up. Oh, we forgot our plie. Plie that supporting leg. Little pulse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. And release, walk it in. Other side, figure 4. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and head to the mat. Go ahead and move the bar out of the way if you need to. Sip on that water. And feel free to take any lower body stretches that you need here. Home stretch. Oops, let me turn this around. All right, doing awesome. Head down to the mat. Make sure I'm in the shot here. Oops. All right. Going to start with our double leg lift. So back's on the mat, head resting on the mat, abs pulled in, navel into the spine, shoulders are down, arms by your side. Bring those legs up 90 degrees. Again, abs pulled in the whole time. If you need to modify, go ahead, make a little triangle, place it right underneath the pelvis, give you that extra support. We're going to lower down 45 degrees, lift it back up. All abs here. Don't let those abs and hips take over. The minute you feel your back arching off the mat, that is your signal that you're going too far. So keep it nice and small if you need to. Maybe you can go lower than 45 and I can come over to you and not get my hands underneath the back, right? Most of us are going to be good 90 to 45. Exhale at the top. Nice inhale. Give me 8 more. 7, 6. Make sure we don't go into that reverse crunch. We're keeping it controlled. 3 more. 2. Last one. Exhale. And then inhale, curl head, neck, and shoulders at the top. And little pulses, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. On your last one, keep those shoulders off. Just hold, abs are contracted. And release. Now we're going to stack our hands behind our head. And then I'm going to lower my left leg 45 degrees. If this is too intense, you can go ahead and bring it flat into the mat here. And I'm going to bring left elbow, left knee, and down. So it's an up and over. So you keep working, and I want you to think about that up and over. Up and over, not just to the side. Abs are in. Change that position, having the heel into the mat if you need to. Keep breathing. Try and keep those the elbows wide. No pulling on the neck. Four, 3, 2, get ready to switch sides. Last one. Drop it down so you can either go ahead and lift that left leg. It can either be 45 or planted with the right leg. Hands stacked behind the head. Now right elbow, left knee, up and over. Keeping those elbows wide. Give me 8 more. Up and over. 4, 3, 2, last one. Go ahead and bring those legs back 90 degrees. Curl head, neck, and shoulders off. Left leg goes back down. Pulse, 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 pulse. Woo! You feeling it? Give me 8 more here. Keep that form. One more each side. And then slowly lower down. Bring those knees in. Give yourself a squeeze. Stir those legs around. And we just have our plank series left. Almost there. Other direction. So close. So we're going to come side of the mat. Side plank. Don't know if my timer will cooperate here. Grab this instead. So side of the mat. Where are we here? So forearm, because I got my mat all sweaty here. Forearm parallel to the mat. Where's my timer here? Hips are stacked. Now you can modify on your knees, extend the leg, or extend both legs. Hips are stacked, thighs are in there. Here we go. 30 seconds, we lift up. I'm going to give you the option if you want to do a little twist. Keeping that shoulder down, hips stay lifted. Maybe you can only take a couple here and you're good at the top. Up to you. We've got 10 seconds, make it count. Last one. Hold and release. Now come to whatever position you need to for your plank. So on your knees, forearms, straight arms, whatever you need to do. 30 seconds here. Get in position. 30 seconds on the clock. And make sure we have those hips tucked under. We don't want to be in a downward dog. We also don't want that drop, right? Nice and strong. We're already 15 seconds in. We got this. Only doing 30 today. 10. Keep those abs in. 3, 2, and we'll slowly drop it down, child's pose. One more side, one more side, one more side. Other side. You know the drill. Hips are stacked on your knees, straight leg. I like to extend that top leg, 30 seconds. And then our option to twist. So make sure we keep those hips lifted, no sagging. And then you can thread that arm through and extend if you choose. Only 30 seconds here, make it count, challenge yourself. Last bit of work. 10 seconds. Shoulders down. Whew. 4, 3, 2, hold it, and release. Flip over, return to that child's pose. And then you can go ahead and walk the fingertips over to one side, make it a half circle, coming back to that breath. Hands come back to center and then I go through to the other side. Making sure we're starting to pay more attention to that breath. Come back to center, tabletop. We'll take our runner's lunge position here. Right foot comes up, hands frame the foot. You can either keep that knee down, extend it back, plank position. And if you want to add a twist, you can do that. Sometimes it gets too intense. So listen to your body. Make sure you're not sinking in the hips. You can have that gentle press forward. And then slowly walk that foot back to meet the other side. Left leg steps up. Hands frame the foot. And then if you want to add your twist, make sure it's the opposite arm holding that weight, not the arm on the side of the leg. And then slowly extend that leg back. Come to seated. Bottoms of the feet together. You can either grip the ankles or the tops of the toes. Elbows in towards the thigh. Big inhale. Exhale over the feet. Give yourself that mental pat on the back. You made time for yourself today. As a mother of two, I am well aware that 99% of us do not get enough time for any type of self-care. So you deserve big praise for that 1 hour today that you took for yourself. Maybe this is your second class today. Extend one leg out. Bring the other foot in. Keep lateral flexion side to side, shoulder down. Back to center, release that one side. I didn't really cue what side you're on, but just switch it. Other side. Keep that side to side, so make sure you don't hinge forward. Shoulders stay down. Hips anchored into the mat. And then release both legs. From here, flex the feet. Rock that pelvis slightly forward. Lower down on your forearms. Now, if it's not comfortable to flex the feet, you can relax them or have them pointed. And maybe you're good right here. Maybe you can walk those fingertips out a little bit. And slowly walk those fingertips back in. Extend the arms out, second position. And we're going to twist. Reach towards that foot. Walk those fingertips back in, come back, second position. Twist, oops. Twist, other side. And then slowly walk those fingertips back in, back to second position. And we're going to take our time coming to standing. Just enjoying the moment that we're in. Now you might want to take one more reach, straight legs towards the mat. If it's comfortable, you can interlace those fingers, let the arms fall. With that small bend, and then you use your arms to pull yourself up. At the top, press that fist down, squeeze those shoulder blades. Gaze towards the ceiling. And then we take our final plie. So we're going to take from our first position, take our wider second. So tandu out on each side. Second position arms, we plie. Hands come to prayer position. Now you have an option here, lift up to releve. Test that balance you've worked so hard for today. And we just take that last moment to reflect. We made time for ourselves today. Maybe we tried something new. Maybe we, during all this craziness, found something new that we loved. And just recognizing all that our bodies do for us. How important it is to take care of our bodies. We only get one, right? And release it. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys on Sunday.